bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Mark Curtis. I want to talk about one of my favorite topics, and that's music today, and a wonderful organization that provides music to others. And let me introduce Cassandra Flipper, who is the Executive Director of Bread and Roses. Good to have you here today.
It's a pleasure to be here, Mark.
This is an exciting year for you folks because you're celebrating your 35th anniversary. Explain to our viewers what Bread and Roses is and does.
Well, the short version is that Bread and Roses brings joy, hope, and healing through live music to people who are in institutions or otherwise unable to get out to hear live music all around the San Francisco Bay Area.
It's neat because if you go to your website, which is breadandroses.org, you see some of those images, music being performed in nursing homes,
Yes.
San Quentin,
Yes.
other locations for people both young and old who can't get out of whatever setting they're in, so instead of being able to go to the music comes to them.
That's exactly right. It's such a joy for the musicians to do that, actually, because it's an opportunity for them to give back to the community, and that soul-to-soul, that heart-to-heart exchange that occurs in these rather intimate performances is really uplifting for the audiences.
Yeah. What is it that the people get out of this? Obviously, you were talking about people that are institutionalized either for health reasons or age or incarceration in the criminal justice system. What does it mean to them when the musicians come in and perform, and what do they get out of it?
First of all, it's a bringing together of the community in their living room. Mm-hmm. Because typically we perform to smaller audiences, typically in a multi-purpose room in a facility. And when the host volunteer introduces the musician and says that this person or those people who are there as a group of musicians, that they're there because they want to be there as volunteers, the audience often cheers. Yeah. Because they can see that there's some people on the outside who care about them and who are rooting for them and for their success.
Now, everybody knows the Bay Area has one of the most famous music scenes in America. A lot of famous talent around here, and every now and then one of those famous folks performs. You were telling me Pete Seeger showed up at an event recently, Bonnie Raitt did an event. I mean, do people know that in advance, or are they sitting there going, oh my God, it's Bonnie Raitt, what is she doing here?
Well, usually the performers are not necessarily so well known, but almost all of them are professionals, are very high quality amateurs who perform regularly in the Bay Area in the clubs or at corporate shows and this and that. But then we are occasionally, as you said, graced with the presence of some very nationally or world-known celebrities like Pete Seeger, who recently came out to do some other performances and who agreed to do a show at the Redwood, which is a senior community over in Mill Valley.
Yeah. Pete's 90 years old.
He's 90 years old.
Still plays well, though.
It was just a wonderful performance with his grandson. The two of them performed. And yes, the residents knew in advance, but we had to keep it low profile so the whole community didn't show up at our doors.
Free concert. We only have about a minute left. How can the public help? People are going to be very enthused about this. Do you need donations? Do you need volunteers? What do you need the public to do to get involved in this?
Well, any time of year, an organization like ours, but particularly this time of year, donations are so welcome. If they'll visit, if the audience members will visit our website, they can figure out how to donate. We make that easy. To volunteer either as a musician or other performer, or we also have volunteers in the office and host volunteers at the shows.
All right. Let me give the website again. It's breadandroses.org. People can find out all about your organization and how to help. Keep up the good work. 35 years, keep marching on. You do a great job.
Thank you so much, Mark.
All right. Cassandra Flipper, the Executive Director of Bread and Roses. Again, it's breadandroses.org. Check it out. What a wonderful organization. We'll see you back here next time on Newsmakers.
bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference.